The biggest party of the summer, the first ever two-night Summerslam is this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and I'm very excited for the show. And we have 12 matches on deck, two-part video. Night 1, I'm going to cover night 1 in this one. Night 2, I'm going to be covering in my next video, so turn on your post notifications now. The match card is, we got Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. We got the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns teaming up with his cousin Jey Uso to take on the Brawns, the Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. We got Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, the Women's Tag Team Champions, taking on Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss for the championships. We got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll taking on Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. We also got Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton defending her championship against Queen Jade Cargill. We also got CM Punk challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther. Night 2. Can you shut up? Night 2, we got Naomi defending her Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Solo Sikoa defending his United States Championship against Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match. Becky Lynch defending her Intercontinental Championship against Lyra Valkyria in a no DQ. There must be a winner. No holds barred. We also got Dominic Mysterio defending his Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles. The phenomenal TLC match, 12-man TLC match, Fraxium, DIY, Street Profits, Wyatt Six, Motor City Machine Guns, and Rey Fenix and Andrade. That one is gonna steal the freaking weekend off the roof of MetLife Stadium, and I'm so glad that's on Sunday. Whatever match is after this, they have to do something. Whatever match is after this match, they have to blow the roof off the place. Because if they don't, then forget about that match. The crowd is going to be dead after this match. And then we also got the main event of the whole weekend, John Cena defending his undisputed WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes. So without further ado, let's get into my predictions. First off, let's talk about the match between Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. And unfortunately, guys, I think this is how they are saying goodbye to Karrion Kross. I've been hearing a lot of rumors, well, on Twitter, whatever, that Karrion Kross will not be renewing his contract, or WWE will not be renewing his contract with Karrion Kross. They just can't see, or they don't know what to do with Karrion Kross. And Sami Zayn will not admit that Karrion Kross was right. Even though, I mean, us as wrestling fans, we see every potential in Karrion Kross, and we see that WWE definitely dropped the ball with him. Everything he does, he turns into gold, and WWE cannot see that. I don't know why they can't see that, but they can't see that. And for that reason alone, I mean, Sami Zayn will not admit that Karrion Kross was right. And we saw this match before. The two times we saw this is going to be the trilogy match for them. Every time we saw this match was great. This match was really good. We saw it once at Night of Champions, and then we saw it again on Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn won Night of Champions, Karrion Kross won on Raw, and now we're seeing it at SummerSlam. And I feel like Sami Zayn is going to close the book on Karrion Kross, beating him and seeing what's next for Sami Zayn. What's next for Karrion Kross? Well, I think he's done with the WWE. Next match, we got the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, his cousin, taking on the Brawns with the former Wise Man, Paul Heyman in their corner. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. And honestly, guys, on Monday Night Raw, we saw Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed literally destroy Roman and Jey Uso. And in the end, Bronson Reed literally took off Roman Reigns' shoes and stole his shoes, which is really weird. But, like, what I'm trying to focus on is they literally destroyed Roman and Jey Uso. And if you know WWE, even though Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker should win this match, because that way they're gonna further the storyline down the line to maybe like a War Games match or whatever. But even though they should win, I just find it hard to believe that Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, two big names in the WWE, are gonna lose on the second greatest pay-per-view of all time in the WWE, SummerSlam. So, even though I really want to say Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are gonna win, but I'm going Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso going to win this match, gonna beat Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and I mean, I want to say Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, but because if they win, then the storyline is going to continue. But if they lose, then that's it. Roman and Jey have to find something else to do, find what's next for them. But if Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed win, then the storyline's going to continue. But it's SummerSlam. I find it hard to believe that Roman and Jey are going to lose. And for that reason, and for that reason alone, I'm picking Roman and Jey to beat Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Next, we have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll taking on Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. And when this feud started, there was not one soul, not one wrestling fan in the IWC who dogged on this match, who literally put it on the internet that we hate this match, we cannot believe this match is happening, what is life right now in the WWE? But after we let them play it out, I'm gonna be honest, I cannot wait for this match. Jelly Roll had made me, he made me wrong. He proved me wrong. He's actually amazing on the mic, and he's actually decent in the ring. And I cannot wait for this match. This match is going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. I really hope Drew McIntyre can come back from the UK, but, I mean, if he doesn't, Miz is going to step up for him. But let's just predict this match the way it is right now. Drew McIntyre, let's say Drew McIntyre comes back from the UK, finds his way back. It's Drew McIntyre. He's going to find his way back. Orton, Jelly Roll, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre. Jelly Roll is a star, and if you know WWE well enough, you better know that they put over their stars that come in and want to have a match. And for that reason, I am picking Randy Orton and Jelly Roll to pick up the W. Jelly Roll pinning Logan Paul at SummerSlam, because maybe down the line, maybe at WrestleMania 42, we get Logan Paul versus Jelly Roll one-on-one. That's what I'm predicting. Randy Orton, Jelly Roll picking on the W. Next, we got the Women's Championship match as Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton defending her championship against Queen Jade Cargill, 2025's Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill. Listen, Tiffany, you had an amazing run. Incredible run as Women's Champion, but it is storm time. The storm is coming, as Queen Jade Cargill is going to beat Tiffany Stratton and become women's champion. It's time. It's time for Jade Cargill's reign. It's time for her time. Tiffany, it's time for you to find your next destination in the WWE because it's over for you. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan. I really wanted to see this match in person, but I'm not going to be there night 1. I'm only going to be there night 2. But Tiffany, I'm sorry. Jade Cargill is going to become our new women's champion. And the main event of the evening, we got World Heavyweight Champion Gunther defending his championship against CM Punk. And ladies and gentlemen, this match was supposed to happen at 2024 Survivor Series and WrestleMania 41. And now it's finally happening at Summerslam. Cannot wait for this match. CM Punk literally destroyed Gunther on the mic this past Monday night on Raw. And it's going to be great. There is one of two things that can happen. One of three things that can happen, ladies and gentlemen. And I have my prediction, but I'll tell you it last. One of three things. Gunther beats CM Punk and leaves SummerSlam with the championship, which I find hard to believe because it's going to be the main event of the show. 2, CM Punk leaves with the World Heavyweight Championship clean and leaves SummerSlam with the championship. Or 3, which is my prediction, CM Punk beats Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's gonna depend on if Seth Rollins is really injured or not. But Seth Rollins comes down, cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase, burning the briefcase, cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase because literally his gimmick right now, Seth Rollins, his whole spiel right now is not letting CM Punk with every breath of his body. As long as Seth Rollins has a breath in his body, he's never gonna let CM Punk win a World Heavyweight Championship ever in the WWE ever again. While Seth Rollins is breathing, he's going to make sure that CM Punk never becomes World Heavyweight Champion ever again. And, well, Seth Rollins is injured and he busted his knee at Saturday night's main event. But he still has a breath in his body and he's still breathing fine. So, CM Punk beats Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then Seth Rollins comes down with crutches, cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase, wins the World Heavyweight Championship, beating CM Punk. And on Monday Night Raw, relinquishes his World Heavyweight Championship. That's my prediction for this match. And one thing I forgot to mention is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. You can tell that this match was supposed to be Jey Uso and LA Knight versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, but because of Seth Rollins' injury, and Roman Reigns was supposed to have a one-on-one match with Seth Rollins. I can already tell this was the plan for SummerSlam, but because of Seth Rollins' injury, we have Roman and Jey versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, but my prediction for that match is still Roman and Jey. Anyway, guys, that's my predictions for night 1 of SummerSlam. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys are going to be at MetLife Stadium for night 1, night 2, or even both nights. That was kind of a stretch for me. I could not do both nights. Right now, they're probably going to be like cheap options for tickets in the 100 areas. But I have a commitment on night 1, and I cannot be there night 1. And that's why I'm not going to be there night 1. Family business on night 1 that I have to take care of. That's why I'm not going to be there. But I'm only going to be there night 2. And night 2 is the only night that I care about deeply because of that 12-man TLC match for the Tag Team Championships. And because of John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, I feel like this match is going to be much, much better than the match at WrestleMania, because the match at WrestleMania was my least favorite wrestling match of all time in 2024 for sure. Anyway, guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, peace. Love you guys.